Hello YouTube and welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2. This is going to be another Protoss versus Protoss. We're currently watching Canada versus the Netherlands. Now I know the first three games I was calling it New Zealand versus Netherlands, and I do apologize. I did make the changes on the quick note at the start and also in the descriptions. So in this game we're going to be having our red player HuK. He's spawning on the top right hand side of Lerilak Crest. And this dude doesn't really need an introduction. He's very successful, very well known. He's part of Team EG and he's also representing Canada. Now his opponent, he's just taken the previous game. He is Harstem and he is representing I can't believe this. He's representing the Netherlands and also Team Invasion eSport. So there we go. Let's have a quick look how the builds are varying here. Does look like HuK actually opting to go for an early Nexus here rather than going straight for a gateway. Harstem has indeed gone for the gateway first, so possibly going to see some adept aggression at the very beginning, which is actually quite standard. Funny enough, you could definitely go for an early gateway rather than a Nexus. The only thing is it does set you back if the opponent manages to defend it off at the very beginning. So double gas coming out actually for HuK, so that's quite interesting this early on, particularly with the fact that he's gone for an early expansion. So it kind of suggests that there's going to be not a gateway but a starport coming out, but at the same time, so that's the second gateway. Okay, I'm sorry, I almost sneezed there. So basically, double gas usually suggests that there's some sort of heavy tech coming out, such as an early gateway, an early Stargate, or an early robotics facility. Now, we're not seeing any of those yet because, of course, he doesn't actually have a cybernetics core yet, and he does have the second Nexus coming out here as well. So he's going to be leading in terms of economy very soon, but at the same time he's going to be lacking a bit of units compared to Harstem. So it looks like there's actually a pylon going down here. I wonder, is he going to throw down his own Stargate? Might actually very well be the case. He does have two gases as well. Possibly, no, it's actually a robotics facility, and this is a proxy for robotics that's possibly just going to be used to reinforce his units. So it looks like Stalker's already on the field, making a third stalker as well, not quite making the fourth one. There it is, fourth one is on the way, and by the time these stalkers get up here, he's probably going to be almost done with the production of an immortal. So this could pay off quite nicely. As you can see, there's only adepts coming out for HuK at the moment. He does not have the tech to make a robotics facility, and probably doesn't have the resources for it yet at the moment. So moving out with these, let's see what he manages to find. Oh, the stalker, oh, actually it's okay, there's two stalkers, so they will definitely be able to take this on. Now with the mothership core, that might go the other way around, but at the same time he was able to do a lot of the first damage here onto the adepts, so he'll definitely come out on top here. The stalkers will be able to fend him back, and I think that it's probably a better idea to either destroy the pylon or destroy workers. Definitely a better idea than attacking a bunch of units that will probably just start microing against you. So at this point, as you can see, there's more stalkers here for Harstem, but at the same time there's a lot more units for HuK. He's going to be able to get a bit more damage out of them. So there we go, immortal is almost here. Once that immortal is in position and ready to attack, he'll be definitely at a big advantage here. And as you can see, also managing to snipe out one of those stalkers. Now I assume that has not been seen yet. Let me just quickly check. No, it definitely has not been seen, so he's not aware that this is going on at all right now. So HuK is going to be in a very difficult position to basically defend off against this. There we go, now spotting the immortal. Immortal going to be doing so much damage once it starts hitting those heavy units. And of course buildings. There we go, bring him around the back. That one immortal is going to make so much of a difference. Oh wow, two adepts also taken out here. This is insane. There is more economy for HuK, so that's one thing to note. He'll definitely be able to reinforce his buildings faster, but at the same time he's losing quite a lot here. The one thing I have to commend him on, he's not basically pulling off his probe, so he's been very patient with this push. He's trying to build up his own units while not being overly aggressive, and that's going to be hugely important. So finally a few probes getting taken out here. And oh wow, is this going to be too much? It does look like Harstem finally forcing the probe pull off. And he's only got a depth being made right now. Honestly, I don't know if that's going to be enough. A depth's not great against either Stalkers or Immortals. Actually, correction, that was Harstem's one. So Harstem, again, he's pulling so far ahead right now. There is an Immortal coming out for HuK, but I think that because of the difference in army supply right now, it's going to be so difficult to deal with. There's a few Zealots here which could potentially take on the Immortal, but at the same time these units will be able to kite them quite easily. So as you can see, just taking them out without taking any damage at this point. I think that HuK also needs to get a Stalker up, because if he manages to get a Stalker up, he will of course be in quite a dominating, not a Stalker, a Pylon. He'll be able to overcharge it and do some damage with it as well. Now that overcharge didn't actually do anything, which is a little bit unfortunate. Second Immortal now on the field. If HuK manages to control these well enough to save their lives, this could very well turn around the other way. Now this base is still very much alive. HuK holding on for dear life. I have to say, this is some beautiful play here. I would have probably GG'd at this point, but this of course is HuK. We're not going to expect an early GG. Fight till you die. It's not over till it's over. So more and more units being brought up. Let's have a quick look at the buildings count. Does look like there's only 3 gateways for Harstem and 4 gateways for HuK, so he's definitely at a bit of an advantage here with that. The one thing I have to say is he needs to get a few more Stalkers up to just basically counter off these units, so because the Zealots, while they're better against these units straight up, they're very susceptible to getting kited. So these probes are getting pulled off at this point. The probe count for HuK is still higher, but he has lost a few at the same time. So honestly, it's going to come down to the wire here. If HuK can destroy these Immortals, I think he will be coming out on top after that. And there we go. These Adepts starting to do quite significant damage. Oh, he's going to start chasing this Immortal. Almost taking it out. Oh my god, I think he should have actually chased that, to be honest. This is crucial right now. If this manages to go up this pylon here, there we go. Now there's going to be overcharges available. There's only one available at this particular moment. Oh, he does do it a little bit earlier. And I think unless Harstem continues with this... Oh, there we go. GG has been called. Harstem with a very, very aggressive push. That looked so much in Harstem's favor at the very beginning of this, but unfortunately not paying off towards the end. HuK with the greater economy, 1 extra gateway, finally managing to defend off against this. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Very, very well played here by both players. I have to say that the only reason, well, the way I see it anyways, the only reason that push did not actually work for Harstem is simply because he did not do any economic damage. Once all of those workers started coming into effect, he was at a big economic advantage. He had the extra gateway and he was eventually able to hold us off. So HuK, very well played here. Well done taking this series for Canada. I believe it's 4-2, sorry. So 6 games in total, and that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do leave it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next series. Good luck, take care, bye bye.